Hello and welcome to the Space Limited Accomplishments interval after a pretty good interval. My name is Lance Ash and I'm in the car with my wife Bonnie
Oh, God help me.
and heading to work on a rainy night after 16 days away from work on vacation. So obviously I do not want to go back. One of the issues that I have or concerning me is supposedly, and I don't know this from personal experience, but supposedly they changed the procedure for access to the computer system at work so that if you don't use it for 7 days, you get locked out and got to start over with somebody punching you in. So I got to worry about that. But while I was away, I had my birthday, so now I'm 51 years old. So no more worries. I want to try to do away with worries. No more of that shit. There's no point in worrying about this crap at work. The whole time I was in the last couple of days, when I realized that the lottery wasn't going to save me from going back, I began to start thinking about all the tedious little headaches that I have to deal with up here. Like people's ugly appearances and ugly clothing and people's ideas about inflicting other people with their music. So anyway, and I also the other thing that's a constant headache is I have to be on all night. It's like putting on a show. I have to be constantly thinking about the next move. Anyway, but so people are going to ask me, what did you do? Did you go anywhere while you were off? And the answer is we went 2 places. The first place we went, we had a day free, so we drove up to the DeKalb Farmers Market, which was such a, how would you describe it? A breath of fresh air? What?
Yes. New culture, new people, but not too many people. It was nicely socially distanced with people wearing masks, except that one woman. Remember that one woman?
Yeah.
She had somebody yell at her, "Put on a damn mask!" Which I found immensely funny.
It was an old man, and he, "Where's your mask?" And she just shook her head at him like, "I am a Republican. I don't have to wear a mask." What a Republican would be doing shopping there, I don't know. I guess she came for the specialty meats. I heard you have goat testicles here, which they do, by the way.
Yes, they do.
So what we wanted to go to our favorite Indian restaurant that day, but they didn't have the buffet. So I said, forget it. I'm not gonna. She said, "Oh, but we have a lunch for $11 a person. You get
What the chef decides.
yeah, a choice of this or this." Well, I'm sorry, that's not what I come here for. I come for the buffet.
Well, it only makes sense that they didn't have a buffet. There is a COVID crisis on right now.
No, she said we have a buffet, but only on
Yeah, you're right. They do have it on Fridays.
She said that I said, "You don't have the buffet anymore?" Only on Friday and Saturday. Or maybe she said Sunday too, but well, tough shit. I'm not coming. And that they used to have the buffet every day. So that indicates that indicates to me that they have a special person there to you point and they go, "Okay, here's your spoonful, here's your this." Right. That's what makes sense because they can't afford to have extra staff every day.
You know, they could afford it, given how busy that place is.
Yeah, I think so too. But
all they'd have to do is raise the price by $1 a plate, and they could afford a person.
I imagine they're struggling as it is. But anyway, so we may do with a little snack here and there. And
Make do? No. We did better than make do. We went to the Cheerian's Hot Bar. We ended up getting lentil donuts. We ended up getting samosas. and we got pakoras, onion pakoras, and they each came with their own little sauces, and they were hot and fresh and wonderful. So don't tell me we made do. No.
No,
and it was $5 and change for two of each of those.
No, I mean it was we cobbled together a lunch sort of for here and there.
And you had a kick-ass coffee at DeKalb.
Kick-ass meaning strong. I've lost my taste for coffee. Speaking of which, I have a giant mug of hot tea between my legs here, and I'm trying to wait till the right moment to sip some. Anyway, so that was a fun day, and then a week later, we drove up to Highlands, North Carolina, and
we didn't go to see the town. We went to see the scenery.
Yeah, but like I was about to mention, we didn't really get out and walk around the tourist areas. We just walked around and took some photographs of the valleys and the changing leaves.
And waterfalls and Tallulah Gorge and the Blue Valley, and it was beautiful. We went on these winding roads. We had to walk underneath a waterfall.
But yeah, it was this nice drive, It wasn't anything. By the time we got home, I was starving.
I fed you that day. I fed you well.
Yeah, we had a picnic, mainly because we were dying to pee, and we went to a state park where you got to pay $5 to park, and we paid the money just so we could go pee, and then we decided.
I paid the money. He wasn't willing to, but I was willing to.
Then we decided to have our picnic there: egg salad, potato salad.
Quiche.
Oh yeah, the
sausage
quiche.
Rolls.
Quiche with fake sausage in it, pretty good.
Yeah, and what else was in it? Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese, and it was really packed. The state park, and we were like, "Oh, that's right. In 2 days, it's Thanksgiving. People are off the whole week," and so.
And the campgrounds were full.
Yeah, it's very odd just how many people find camping and owning an RV and that sort of thing popular.
Oh, we saw an RV pulling another RV, remember?
It was an RV pulling a camper.
Well,
yeah,
okay.
But yeah.
But still, my God, it was huge. And then there was a large full-length camper on the back of that. I was just like, my God. We figured they were working though instead of.
Well, it could be anything. Could be people who are going to go up there for a week and they've got a whole system. They've done it so many times. My grandparents, my dad's parents, were big on camping. They had a camper that would hook up to their truck, and if you went, they kept the camper parked around back of their house, and you could go in there, and they had everything, books of puzzles and little those little wooden not board games, but those little wooden solitaire games like Jump the Peg, and they had those long lighters for lighting gas stoves and stuff, and they had the pillows and the cushions and everything already in there, extra toothpaste and toothbrush, and it's really neat. Not my thing, but long time ago, they had gone up to the Georgia mountains for a camping trip for like a whole week, and it was arranged that all the rest of the family would go up there and meet them at this place. And we drove up there. My parents drove my sister up there, sister and me up there, and everybody was already there, and they're sitting around this campfire, and they've got a gas grill set up, grilling peppers and onions, and this place was like a little camping RV park where you paid so much for a night, and it had a swimming pool and a little store where you could buy stuff if you forgot it, and so it's a whole industry, a whole thing that people get into to do. It's not my thing, but
Do you remember Campgrounds of America? You used to travel, and as we were kids, we used to travel, and Campgrounds of America signs were everywhere.
yeah.
That was a big deal. My grandparents were also into it. My granddad, who was with the military affiliate radio service, was friends with all these people, these ham operators across the U.S., and they'd invite them to come out. So they would get in their truck. They had a camper on the back of it. It wasn't like your grandparents' pop-up camper. No, it was a regular.
No, this wasn't a
Top.
pop-up camper. It was a regular camper.
Oh, it was just went on top of the
Yeah.
the
The truck backed up
Truck.
under it and hooked
Oh
it
no,
up.
no! They didn't even have that. My grandparents had just the basic camper that's on a regular truck, and they would go and they would sleep out under the stars or under that if it was rainy, and then they would go stay with these folks out in New Mexico or Arizona or wherever.
Well, yeah, when I was a kid, I remember driving by, camp parks like that, and they were just for Airstream campers.
Oh yeah.
So it looked like an airplane graveyard. The fuselages of all these silver bullets laid out there. It's really kind of creepy. Airstreams always give me the creeps. Let me take a sip of tea here. Oh God. Oh God. It's bitter. I'm already so fucking full of fluid.
Yeah, that's.
Oh God. Oh my goodness. But I had a really good vacation. I finished an issue of my online magazine, got that scanned in and posted. I wrote and recorded 3 songs.
Did you take your pills?
Yes. And
All of them.
yes. Got 3 songs posted on my YouTube channel. What else? I started posting some old print comics that I did, and I also finished a painting and started work on a new one. And I'm growing a beard. And the beard is fully well underway now. So another 6 months or so, and we'll check in and see what the progress is.
Too much of that Native American blood in you to grow a full beard.
Yeah. Which is odd, because you always think, well, the Native Americans came from basically Siberian travelers, stock. And you always think the people of the Russian steppe, Mongolian, and you think of them having
Mustaches.
beards or mustaches or something, and must have been worked its way out genetically or something. I was just thinking about that today in relation to the movie You Only Live Twice. When Bond goes over to the Japanese spy chief's house, and all these slave women are watching him, and he says, "You know what fascinates them, don't you? It's the hair on your chest. We Japanese men all have beautiful bare skins." And then he says, in Japan, men always come first, women second. And Sean Connery says, "I might just retire here." And I just thought, this is 1967 that movie came out. You couldn't get away with that today, with that having that sort of mainstream spy movie, and the hero is like, "Yes, women should be under my foot." But it's right before the feminist movement got really rolling.
There's nothing wrong with feminism, dear.
No, I know, but I'm just saying that put the kibosh on that. What is this guy revving up beside us for? Is that him or the guy behind him? No, it's him. It's raining, by the way. Another thing to worry about. Life is nothing but worry.
But you just said earlier you weren't going to worry anymore.
I know, I'm
Just
trying.
about work.
No, I want to stop worrying about everything.
Yeah, good luck about that.
No, just silly worries. You just, I don't know. My life is well over halfway over. Unless the nanobots take care of.
I don't want to live forever. I really don't want to live forever.
No, no. Who would?
Well, apparently all these religious nuts do, craving eternal life.
But yeah, but they're craving.
This life isn't good enough or some nonsense.
Yeah, but also they explain away any issues by saying they will be eternally united with the universal master or whatever, and it, you know. Oh, I'm so full.
I've been eating since that sandwich at lunchtime.
I meant not to eat anything today because I had that massive plate full of homemade macaroni and cheese last night in the middle of the night, and I thought, okay, that's enough calories to last me for
Thank you for finishing that off.
24 hours. But then I got up today and I was like, oh God, I'm having trouble getting back to sleep. So I had a little bit to eat, and it was more cheese.
Oh, I did not leave any leftovers at the house for tomorrow morning, and since I've got to leave as soon as I bring you home, you might want to consider making oatmeal with your new
That's
diet.
a good idea. I'm determined to drop 20, maybe 25 pounds, because I want to get, you know, one last what's the word? One last shot at achieving rock star thinness before I'm too old to.
Last time you had that was when we got married. God, you were hot.
No, I got thin a couple of years ago because I remember we went swimming over at my uncle's house, and I went and got changed. And I was looking at myself in the mirror, and I was like, "Wow, not bad." And I called you in. And I said, "What do you think?" And you're like, "You look pretty good." And then I started slacking on my aerobics again and all that. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say about that. Wonder what they're going to do with the old movie theater over there. They got to turn it into a church. I think that'd be the most useful
good
thing.
God. We don't need one more damn church around here.
The church of the cinema. I saw the other day. The other day, just out of the blue, something popped up on YouTube. It was Mel Brooks on Dick Cavett, and he was doing impressions of, you know, that's just typical impressions that everybody did back in the 70s. But, you know, I got to looking and watching it, I was thinking, wait a minute, how old is he there? He was 43. And I thought, he's one of these people that you always think of as being, if not old, older than you at the very least. And well, on that subject and back to what I was thinking about before, you know, I'm 51 now, and people of maybe not my parents' generation so much, but my grandparents' generation, they didn't worry about trying to look sexy, and they certainly didn't worry about trying to remain sexy looking as they got older. That's something totally post Beatles, I think. What do you think?
No opinion.
All right, we're coming to the end of the show. I wish we had more time to talk, but if I make the episode too long, it's harder to upload because we don't have the fastest connection in the world. Oh, I got to come up with some artwork too, I guess. I ought to have just a stand. No, I guess a different artwork every time. Oh, she wants me to wrap it up. All right, so I guess that's it. Thank you very much for listening. Bye-bye.